Hey guys, Metalwargod here. I have a mail update for you. This might be a little too loud here. Anyway, yeah, I'm back for another mail update. Some stuff I've opened already, and I got a couple packages that I'm going to be opening in front of you guys here. I'm looking for my knife, which is ready here. First off, what we're listening to is a band called Stray out of the UK. This is an anthology from 70 to 77, Time Machine it's called. Great band. So anyway, we'll get into the stuff I've gotten in the mail that I've already opened, and we'll start off first with, I pre-ordered this brand new album. I got this yesterday. Haven't had a chance to hear it yet. The new Doro on black vinyl. It's a double LP. So I'm looking forward to this. Up next, let's see here. Out of here. Alright, this also, well, this wasn't a pre-order. I ordered this after the pledge drive for this band here. God, I'm trying to think of what album they're on to now. Number 8, I think. But I got the new album from A Sound of Thunder, and it was Metal. Double LP here. Actually, it's kind of folds out into a trifold here. But this is, let's see what color this one is. Okay. This is kind of the orange, the little line splatter in it. So that's album 1. I'm sure the other side is about the same. So, let's see. I like the layout, but then again, I don't like the layout. Yeah, you can see it's about the same thing. Pledge drive, they actually got a lot of pledges for this album here. This right here. The Sound of Thunder, it was Metal. And I ordered 2 of them actually. And anyway, let's check this one out. Different color. It's kind of black with the line splatter. A Sound of Thunder, when they do packaging on their vinyls and everything, it is absolutely top notch. Great packaging, great artwork. Very well done. And anyway, if you have not heard of the Sound of Thunder, check them out. Up next, I've been wanting this for a long time, and I believe this is a re-release, if I'm not mistaken, and then again, it may not be. This might be an original steel sealed. I think it may be. Anyway, band out of Ohio, Granicus. Their masterful first album. I think this came out in 1972. Some good stuff from these guys. Just good old 70s hard rock, early 70s hard rock from Granicus. Up next, this is a Discog buy, and this is out in 1976 from Arista. This band is called Silver, kind of more southern in nature, but I don't know, I think I paid $5 for this. It's got a dog ear up here that's kind of bent, so, but for how old it is, I'll take it. It's got a little cutout too as well. Up next, Scott Waters showed this, and I liked what I heard, and I went out searching to check out more of this album, and I picked up DOJD, The Outer Ocean. This is actually a, I ordered one, the first one I got, it was so warped, so bad, it looked like a bowl in it when I took the album out of the sleeve here. It looked like literally a bowl. So I sent Amazon to send me another copy. Of course, got to send the other one back. This one I know is not going to be that way. But anyway, here's VOJD, or I think what Scott called it was Void. Good stuff here. Up next, of course, I pre-ordered this, and I'm not sure if I showed this or not. Might have, but I don't think I did. Anyway, live album from Night Demon. Live Darkness, 2-album set, recorded in Cleveland, Ohio, I believe at the Agora Ballroom. Great live album. The live material they do does a very good justice to their sound, even as the studio albums do. And this is a 3-album set. Kind of a, I don't know what you call it, a dark burgundy. That's side 1 and B, or A and B. And here is the other one. C and D, same color. And the third is side E. Then the other side is an etching. I don't know if you can see the etching. Maybe you can. I think you can see that. Got the Night Demon etching in there. Good stuff here. Great band. They've gone from nowhere to being well known throughout the world. Great band. I really support these guys. I've interviewed Jarvis Leatherby on my show. So anyway, Night Demon here, live album. Oh, I hate trying to get these back in here because sometimes they can be a little bit difficult. But that one wasn't too bad, I guess. So, Night Demon, and you got the hype sticker. And another band that kind of does this retro 70s sound, going back into the 70s with little psych, a little stonerish music, a little hard rock. This is their first album, and the band is called Black Mirrors. And their album is Funky Queen. So check them out. They got a new one coming out here, I believe, next week. Or, yeah, I believe it's coming out Friday. So check them out. Black Mirrors. Up next, another great band. I didn't know about this. I was over, let's see, might have been on Facebook or, no, it was YouTube. I have all the releases up to this one here, and had to have this. Again, this is a band that kind of styles their sound after the early 70s, late 60s, early 70s, you know, just that hard, heavy rock, a little bluesy maybe, a little psych influence, band out of Canada. I believe they're out of Vancouver if I'm not mistaken. New offering from La Chinga and Beyond the Sky. You guys are absolutely great. They have all their albums, they're on vinyl. This is a gatefold. So definitely check out La Chinga. Next, this was part of, let's see here. I don't know if I have it or not. I do, but I don't have it all together. Anyway, this is a pre-order from Rox Records, and if you were one of the first 50, you got extras. You got a sticker. You got a No Life to Metal license plate deal. You got the reissue on CD, and then of course you get the album from Banshee and Mindslave. I currently have this playing in my truck. I think I've heard it 4 or 5 times so far, but it's on the No Life No Metal label, Scott Waters. So definitely check it out. And of course this is, the cover was done a little bit. If you had the original one, it kind of cut off up here. And Scott just kind of lowered it down so it gives you better view of the shoulder and so forth of the cover art. But anyway, great album. Check them out, Banshee. Up next, another band out of New York. Again, John Major is the guitarist. He goes way back into the 70s, and the music he plays is very, very reminiscent of that era. Psychic, maybe bluesy, hard rock in nature. As you can see, my stylings are kind of going back into that era. Of course, I grew up in the 70s, so I prefer that kind or that style and that decade of music. And I picked up this one. This is the last. I think this is the last one I needed to get, if I'm not mistaken. But I got a band called Endless Boogie and their album called Long Island. And they are out on, let's see here. Quarter Records, I believe. But this is a Discogs buy. Amazon didn't have it. Well, they did, but then the price got jacked up. But anyway, Endless Boogie. A search on YouTube brought me to this band. And I know I'm going to butcher the name. 3-piece female vocalist and guitarist and drummer. And I know I'm going to butcher it. Khruangbin. I know I butchered it already in their album Con Todo El Mundo. Definitely spacey psychic, or spacey psychedelic driven, guitar driven rock. Very, very different than the norm you would hear before. But I liked what I heard and I ordered this. See if you can name that or say the band's name. Anyway, good stuff here. Now these are from Shadow Kingdom. And I got, this one is limited to 500. I got 153 out of 500. Band called Italian. And just a single album. Just good old traditional heavy metal. Definitely got to get these into the right sleeve. So staticky. Anyway, Metallian, they are on the Underground Power Records label. And definitely check them out. Up next. Like I do every week, I check Shadow Kingdom for new updates. And I seen these over there, I had to have them. And they were a decent price actually. I think they ran about 15 to 16, no more than 17 bucks for both of these, or individually priced. So I picked them up. Definitely these are bootlegs, but they're done very well. The covers are done very, very well. Talking about Iron Maiden and The Fugitive. These are all live recordings from various sites. Some of them were recorded in Switzerland, London, Germany, Finland, and so anyway, this is where else? Let's see here. Just all over the world, and but everyone will find someone one day, someday. So I was happy to get this. I picked up a few Iron Maidens over there that are hard to see or hard to come by. These are new releases, bootlegs, more like I said. But that's all you have is the album, the cover, and that's it. No liner notes or nothing. And number 2 is Iron Maiden, The Assassin. I'm trying to figure out when these were, well, they're recorded. There's no real definite year than they were recorded, but anyway, here's Iron Maiden, The Assassin again. It's on, what is it, Creato label. Now this one is blue and black and red and black. So I think you can still pick these up over at Shadow Kingdom. Last time I looked, they were still there. Don't wait long because stuff like this is usually gone instantly. So there you go with that. And I'm going to add these in because I was out Friday after work. I stopped up at Fargo. I stopped up at the Vinyl Giant. Probably my go-to place for used vinyl. In fact, probably the only place. The other places really don't have a turnover rate like Vinyl Giant does. Plus they moved to a new building and I know the owner. And anyway, so I was over there on Friday and picked up these. Range anywhere from the present to back in the early 70s. First up is going to be a band called Ivory. And this was released in 1973, just progressive rock. They're on the Playboy label. I don't know if you can see that right here. It's a progressive. progressive rock. And then I don't see this very often. I decided to pick it up. And Sammy Hagar, Standing Hampton. This came out in 1981 on the Geffen Records label. Good stuff here. And then I was surprised this was even there. I never come across this material ever, and it was in the album cover's in decent shape or very good shape. The vinyl's in very good shape. I'm talking about the Plasmatics and Metal Priestess with Wendy O. Williams. They're on the Stiff Records label, as you can see. But a surprise buy. As soon as I seen it, it was in my hands. So finally got some Plasmatics. Another band. Let's see what that was. This one came out. Let's see, what was it? The year of this? 81. This came out in 1981. And then I'm not sure. I think I seen this the last time I was at the Vinyl Giant. And so I snagged up on it this time. Brought my phone in just to check on it. And the band is called Griffin. And Red Queen to Griffin 3 is the name of the album. Let's see here. It came out in 1974 on the Bell Records label. More 70s rock here. And came across this, never knowing who they were, but the cover really kind of grabbed me. Nothing fancy, but just how they look kind of intrigued me, and I knew that I was probably going to buy it. I did a little search, and tell me if you've seen this, would you buy it even not knowing who they were? That's how I did a lot of my music back in the 70s. Anyway, the band is called The Whackers. Now tell me, does that look like a hard rock band or a rock band from the 60s? And I did a search on them. These guys have quite an extensive catalog. I just have never come across any of this stuff by this band, The Whackers. And this is called Whackering Heights. It came out in, let's see, what year was this? I'm not sure. I think it was 72 this came out. So anyway, here's a band called The Whackers. I like the early material of this band. When they kind of went to fluffy rock, is kind of where they lost me. But the first 3 or 4 albums are a must, and I don't see this often, especially in this grade of condition. Talking about REO, self-titled album. And this one came out in 76. Of course, they're on the Epic Records label. And like I say, I like the early stuff best. I don't like the chick rock REO at all. I can tolerate them, but I'd rather have the earlier stuff from REO. And well, another one in the mail I forgot about. I got this Saturday actually, and I seen the package. The package kind of had a little bend to it, and I was thinking, oh Christ, they ruined it. It's ruined. So I took it out, and all it was it had a little bit of a curve to the album cover. But I looked at the vinyl. Vinyl's good, and I'm talking about Madam X, and We Reserve the Right. And this is on Jet Records. Came out in 1984 on the CBS Records label. I have the new one, but you don't see this very often in stores, but this was a mail buy, so I'm happy to get this. And last one from the Vinyl Giant. I like this band a lot. I don't have a lot, but I do have a bunch few of the band's material. A band called Sleep. Of course, I'm sure you know. They're probably best known for their album Dope Smoker. This is kind of an EP of sorts. They're on the Third Man Records label. Of course, that's Jack White's label. And it is a one-sided album with an etching on the back. But I picked this up while I was there, so I was happy to pick up the Sleep album. Alright, now on to, whoops, I forgot a couple here, guys. Might as well show these. These are 7-inch that I've got. Of course, when I ordered the Doro on vinyl, I also picked up the 7-inch. And let's see here. This is a picture vinyl, picture 7-inch. It has If I Can Have You, No One Will, and all for metal. And I picked up the all silver one. I won't take it out, but from Nuclear Blast. So I picked up the 7-inch as well. I think they're $7.99 a piece. And I've seen this over on the Shadow Kingdom Records. That was part of another order I got. I actually ordered this singularly. And I figured, since I got the Haunt album, I don't know if I showed that or not. I can't find it when I did with it. I think I showed it to you guys. I think I did. Anyway. Anyway, doesn't matter. This band is kind of the same style, Night Demon-ish music. This is an EP. It only comes out on the 7-inch. And I figured I better get it while I was there. I don't know if they'll ever repress this again, so I figured I might as well get it. I'm talking about Pounder. And Faster Than Fire. Nice packaging for a 7-inch. And here's the vinyl here. All around the world. In every city, just a 7-inch. I think they are currently in a studio doing a full-length album. So if you want to pick up this kind of 7-inch EP, do so, because I don't think it'll be around much longer. Pounder. Alright, first package yesterday in the mail from Philco Music. They do quite a bit of online sales over Discogs. The only thing I don't really like about ordering from them is it takes a while to get your stuff. But anyway, here's a package here. Okay. I never see this, ever. Never. I should say, never see it. Picked it up for, I don't know, $5. Made an offer, they took it. And I'm talking about John Entwistle, Rigor Mortis Sets In. In loving memory of rock and roll, 1952. Never really passed away, just ran out of time. But anyway, it's kind of a gatefold. And like I say, I've never come across this before, so I picked it up. And we'll check out the vinyl here. It's on Trax Records, product of MCA. If you don't know John Entwistle, member of The Who. So I was happy to get this. John Entwistle. And I had this in my first album collection. And I finally got it back. I think I paid $5 again for this. Cover's in really good shape, almost mid-shape. No ringwear whatsoever. Of course, I'm talking about Grace Slick and Welcome to the Wrecking Ball. I think one of her best albums. But anyway, good stuff from her. This is a gatefold. And trying to think of the other album from her. I can't remember it right offhand, but anyway, here's the inner. It's like this has never been played at all. I mean, it's like mint conditions, and this is how these albums all are from this guy I order from on Discogs. Like I say, the only thing I don't really like is slow on the delivery. But when you get albums like that in pretty pristine shape, I guess I won't complain anymore about delivery. So here is Grace Slick. And the last one here, band from 1979. Band called Servant and Rockin' Revival. Anyway, Servant. Some good stuff here. Check out the vinyl. Again, very VG plus on the vinyl. Servant. Okay, save the best for last. Package from Scott Waters. He said he was sending me a big package, and it is stuffed. So I'm curious. I don't even know what's in here, guys. I'm sure it's good because he knows my taste. Right on. Right on. definitely. Got a Blue Oyster Cult patch, one of my all-time favorite bands. A couple of stickers from Helix. Very cool. Sacravox Music Fest. He was at, give me a music sampler. Very nice. And then I got a couple 7-inch, which I did not have any of this. Some Ted Nugent, A Bound and Gag. Atlantic. Very nice. This one I knew he was sending. And then some Gary Moore, Over the Hills and Far Away. I think he asked me about this. I didn't know he was sending it though, but anyway, here's some Gary Moore. Kind of a mini 7-inch gatefold. Gary Moore. Put that in here somehow. There we go. Some Gary Moore. And then sent me this. I do not have this on vinyl. I never see this very much out there in used record stores. If I do, they're beat up. This seems to be a damn good copy here. No ring wear, looks like it all. Cover's in really, really good shape. Talk about Blue Oyster Cult and Pulposaurus erectus. 1980 on the Columbia Records label. Very good. You can see on the red Columbia label. The Blue Oyster Cult. And then I think he asked me about this too, and I did not have this. I never really come across any of this stuff. And talk about Mass and Take You Home. Kind of probably a 6-song EP. See, this came out when? 1988 on the Medusa Records. Very cool. I knew of the band, but I have not heard very much of Mass, so I will definitely delve into this a little bit more. If I'm not mistaken, there is a new release out there from a band, Mass. Could be the same band. I was listening to it. It was a digital version of the new Mass, and I really liked what I heard. I assume maybe it's the same band, I don't know. And I've never had any of this. I know this is going to be reissued. Some of this is anyway. Band called Barnabas and the album Little Foxes. This came out in 1986. Still in the shrink. Actually, is still sealed, so very good. So Barnabas. And he asked me about this. I did not have any, and he sent me Ace Frehley's Comet. Came out 1987 on the Megaforce Records. Happy to get this. And a couple more in here. Actually, just one. I'm really stoked about this one. Pink Floyd Umadilla. So I've added this to my Pink Floyd early collection. Very nice. Wow. Live album and the studio album, of course. 1969. Awesome. Well, guys, thank you for checking this out, and check it out next time. And I'll be back again. As always, say keep it loud, keep it heavy, keep it metal, and we'll see you next time, guys.